What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy D Free. We here with episode 2 of NFL matchups. We had the preseason game happen last Thursday. We got preseason starts again on Friday. The first real week of preseason starts on Friday. Let me say what's up to my people. What's going on, K Savoy? Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. What's going on, Southern T? What's going on, Optima LD? What's going on with you, man? But yeah, man. Like I said, Friday begins the official week of preseason. Like I said, we had the Hall of Fame game on Thursday, the New York Jets versus the Cleveland Browns, and it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. The Jets looked like they was going to run away with it um, early in the game, and then the Browns came back as they swapped out the starter. I mean, well, some of the starters play, but as they swapped out players and they started going to the reserves and going to the rookies and the undrafted free agents, wanted to see who's going to make the team and who looks good out there. Um, Cleveland Browns started coming back and they ended up winning the game. But it was a pretty decent game. The Cleveland Browns got some decent players that I saw. The running back number 41. I forgot what his name is, but he looked like he definitely can play in the NFL. He got quick speed. He got nice moves. What's going on, AB? Appreciate you coming through. He got uh he got some nice moves. He got quick feet. Um, and he got decent hands. He caught a couple of passes out of the backfield. But yeah, he definitely gonna look like he's gonna probably make their team. I didn't see no reason why they would cut him. He actually looked like somebody that definitely should be on the team on the 53-man roster. Um, and they got a nice quarterback too. Number 17. I forgot what school he came from. He threw a nice dime to number 80. Sorry that I'm not giving y'all these guys names because this Cleveland Browns is not a team that I watch on a regular basis. So a lot of these guys I don't know their names. But they he definitely got a nice arm. What's going on, Southern T? But yeah, he definitely got a nice arm. He
What's
and he
good,
got
D3? Appreciate you like me in the
yeah
house.
yeah. What's going on, Big Tex? Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, they say Case of Voice said they say the Browns got one of the best wide receivers trios in the game. I don't think so. I don't think so. They got one receiver. I don't know about a trio. What's going on, Tay Tay? Appreciate you coming through.
You gotta let
Um,
the, you gotta let the rookie prove himself a little bit first, man.
yeah, they got to prove themselves. I mean, Amari Cooper, yeah, he's definitely a number one receiver, but the other two, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say they one of the best trios in the league because you got a lot of teams that got good receivers that I will pick over the Cleveland Browns other two receivers. Now, like I said, they got Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is definitely a good receiver, but the other two, there's a lot of receivers that I will pick over those other two. So I mean, it, we will have to see what they do. I mean, they very well could be if they come out there and they play.
They they, they got Cedric Tillman. They have Cedric Tillman, the rookie that they drafted, and he a nice player, but he gotta get out there. So he gotta make it happen first. I believe he gonna be one of the better wideouts. I think he gonna be the best rookie wideout, right? But
Yeah,
they got to do it to call them the best trio already before he even played it down. You know what I mean?
right.
And
Yeah,
who will be their third
I
one?
want to say
I
that.
mean, they other way around.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I guess he might be their number 2 because I don't even know who their number 2. I know that. Yeah, because I know they don't
Elijah
have.
Moore just went over there from the Jets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah. What's going on, Casey? Well, yeah, I know they don't have Landry no more. The Browns. I know they don't have Landry no more.
No, that front three they're talking about: Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Elijah Moore.
The other two got to prove themselves. Elijah Moore and Cedric Tillman got to prove themselves.
But then they picked up that damn the best receiver in the damn college football last year, that Tennessee boy, Cedric Tillman.
Yeah, but he's a rookie. I mean, we gotta see.
He's a rookie. Yeah, he's definitely a rookie. Yeah,
we gotta see what he do. I mean, like I said,
4 damn receivers. That's good. Sure.
They both technically rookies. Elijah Moore left the Jets because they won't trade to him.
Right.
Hey, did you hear that the tight end for the Cardinals, Zach Ertz? You remember Zach Ertz from last year? He's out for the season already.
Who?
Zach Ertz, the tight end for the Cardinals.
For the Cardinals? Oh, he's out?
Yeah. He's out for the season.
Wow. That's gonna hurt him. Because he was a big contributor in their
yeah, man. I had him most of the year last year. Then I traded him.
What's going on, Brian Corbin? But yeah, that's gonna hurt.
BC, what up, man?
That's definitely gonna hurt them. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a few injury bug going around the league that I know. It's quite a few of them. I'm glad the injury bug haven't hit us. I mean, Emmanuel Forbes, he had tightness in his groin, but he said he's all right. And then he did the one-on-one drills, and he didn't look like he had no effect of the tightness from the groin. So he's good to go. Curtis Samuel, he pulled himself out of the second practice because he felt a little tightness. He said he's not hurt. He just felt tightness, and he didn't want to force it, and he ended up getting hurt. So, but he's good to go. And I think the only real big injury we had was Logan Thomas. He had a calf strain. But they said it's not serious. They being extra precautious with him. So I mean, all of our players are looking good right now as far as injuries. We don't have any major injuries. It's just they being real cautious on all of them. The ones that's pulling up and feeling a little tightness or whatever, they just being real cautious with them. So we don't have any no injuries with my squad. And yeah, it's an injury bug going around the league right now, and so I don't know how that's going to play out. I know
I know my man's
lost some key players for the season.
Damn quarterback's out for 4 weeks in the beginning right here.
Yeah.
They say a few weeks. I don't know how much is a few.
Yeah.
A few weeks.
Yeah. For Atlanta?
Joe Burrows.
Oh, Joe Burrows. I told you he wasn't going to be ready week 1. I told you he wasn't.
Jamar Chase is trying to talk him into staying out the whole season, laying out the whole season to get better for next year.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I told you they said that's why they were looking for a quarterback. I told you. You said you was like, nah. They said they're going to be ready for week 1. Nah, they wasn't looking for no quarterback if he was going to be ready by week 1. I told you that joint.
He said he could be ready by week 1, but they said, hell no, you can't be ready, man.
No, he's not going to be ready by week 1. He go ahead out there if he wants to. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. Yeah, man, that's the same leg that he already injured and sat him out the rest of the season 2 years ago.
Yeah, but this is a bruised calf, man. That's just bruised, man. Goddamn. But basketball, look what that old man, he had a bruised toe and was out fucking half the season.
They said it's bruised, but it ain't. 9 times out of 10, it's not bruised because if they telling you he's gonna be out for a couple of weeks, or he's gonna be out for a few weeks, it ain't no bruise because a bruise you ain't out for no few weeks.
Yeah, so that's making me rethink my whole draft now, man. Gotta go after a quarterback now, man. Shit, that's my keeper, and I gotta go after a damn quarterback. Son of a bitch.
You got Joe Burrows as your keeper.
Yeah, he's my keeper. Damn, man.
Oh man. So what? I mean, I know I gave y'all a little bit of homework to look at the teams that y'all got in y'all area. How was Atlanta looking?
Atlanta looking good, man. I think they're gonna be on top of the division this year, man. Desmond Ritter's definitely their starter, man. They're doing good there. Robinson, they they gonna run him, man. He's from Texas. Bijan Robinson, that rookie,
Mhm. Yeah.
as a running back, man, and that they using the shit out of him right now in practice and all that. And they say he's looking good, boy. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Kyle Pitts, of course, he's looking good, you know, and he's connecting real good with Ritter. So they getting along good. We got a cornerback, Trey Flowers from Cincinnati Bengals. They got picked him up. Then they got tight end from New England, Juno Smith. They picked him up.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got Lorenzo Carter, linebacker from Memphis. Campbell from a defensive end from the Rams.
I mean, they
And
sound like
their
they're
defensive
trying to
lineman, they got Grady Jarrett. They always had Grady Jarrett. He had 6 sacks last year. Then they picked up David Ayamato from the Saints from last year. He had 5 sacks last year. So that's to help pass rushing. So I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't realize that they led the league in rushing yards last year. The Falcons.
Yeah. Hell yeah, they did. Yeah, they because you got to remember, they was running the ball with Cordell Patterson, and then they had the other
They
guy
had
came in.
what's the name? Tyler Algieri. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The running back. Yeah,
yeah, because
Cordell Patterson and Algieri.
Philly,
Yeah.
Philly was leading the league, but then when Jalen Hurts went down, they stopped running the ball so much. They slowed down on running the ball. Because they was leading the league because they was running the quarterback and they was running with Miles Sanders. But then
I
when
think I just
Jalen,
don't like the receiver core, man. What they got? Drake London. I mean that, and then Mac Hollins. You know, that's the two right now. I mean, I don't know about this. I don't know about them. You know,
oh,
Drake London
huh.
said. I mean, he led the team last year in receiving yard. I mean, receiving yards. Drake London did. That was their main receiver.
Yeah.
And Desmond Ritter and him, they getting along great. They fucking doing their thing, I guess, man. Shit. So hopefully they'll do good.
How's
But the Saints,
Tennessee looking? T
yeah.
T on mute. Oh,
Man, I like normally Tennessee. We normally like our tradition, like right, we have strong offensive line, strong running game. Tennessee this year we don't got the normal offensive linemen that we've been had. We signed like 3 guys, and we pretty much go put them in the lineup. You know what I mean? We signed Andre Dillard and Chris Hubbard. You know what I mean? They veteran linemen. They probably go. They probably go be starters for us. You know, good players, but we got to see how they do on our scheme, like in our scheme. But I really said that to say with Tennessee this year, I'm more interested to see how our offense go look this year. I like the signings that we made. Now I really ain't gonna never get over the AJ Brown jump, but we got D Hop this year. You know they'll get some experience in there with Traylon Burks, our rookie we drafted last year from Arkansas, who was productive when he played, but he was injured a lot. He didn't play a whole lot. Kyler Phillips, our other rookie last year from Clemson, he was hurt a lot. He probably gonna be our returner, our return guy. You know what I mean? Our tight end last year from Maryland. Like I like that we got second year players. I'm more so interested in our second year players, this year and what they go do after having a year of experience, you know what I mean? Bringing in D Hop. Really the only problem I see really, is our quarterback position. And it's not a problem as to where, he can't win games because I think at this point, Tannehill has proven he could, be a good regular season quarterback. But that's not what we want him to do. Like with this team, with the way it's constructed, with our defense, right? With the offensive weapons that we just got, we got a Derrick Henry in his prime, right? He ain't gonna be getting 1,500 yards forever. You know what I mean? So we need to get it while it's hot. The big question for us is Tannehill, but I do like our young tight end from Maryland, Oja Konwu. I like we brought in D Hop. I like Traylon Burke, the young guy we got from Arkansas last year. Kyler Phillips, he got to stay healthy. I like him in the slot. The the guy from Clemson. Y'all know the little white guy from Clemson. He gonna be our return guy. He gotta stay. He put on. They say he put on like 10 pounds. You know what I mean? So that should help him out. You know, with his durability, quick shifted wide out. But our biggest problem is gonna be when teams decide, okay, we gonna stack the box. Can our receivers get it done? I think adding D-Hop is gonna help with that a whole lot. I'm more interested to see what our offense gonna do. Because our defense, we got a defensive coach. If I'm not mistaken, Mike Vrabel in the Hall of Fame. We got a Hall of Fame defensive coach. So he pretty much, no matter who we have, our defense, we could be down all the stars, but some kind of way he finds some kind of way to put it together. He may give up a lot of passing yards, or he may give up a lot of running yards, but he kind of do good with putting us in the right positions on defense. So on defense, it's just about, we got Kevin Byard, all pro, Money Hooker, our rookie team. We signed Jeffrey Simmons back, to his big contract. So he should be happy, playing well. Christian Ford, he got to stay healthy. Our cornerback, our best corner, all our corners really got to stay healthy. What else? It wasn't that we was bad last year. It was that we was real, we had a real bad injury. But what else? We just got to stay healthy, and we got to see what Tannehill do in those big situations. But I like our pickups. We picked up some offensive linemen, some depth on offensive line, some depth at cornerback. I like our second year guys. Our draft, I'm a little indifferent, about the draft type deal. I'm really more so, I'm more so interested in, our rookies from last year. You know what I mean? Type deal. Seeing what they do this year, because they're going to have to step up into the big roles, though. But we got the offensive tackle from Northwestern, right? We bring him in. He probably going to start. Will Levis, don't get me started on that. We got the offensive tackle from Maryland. We got the tight end. We got his offensive tackle, our tight end from Maryland. So we got the other offensive line from Maryland. And we got the wide receiver from a school down here named Tennessee Martin. Pretty good wide out. But it's going to be our offense this year. Like, we're going to surprise people, I think, on offense, especially during the regular season. The regular season ain't really the problem with my team. It's in the postseason.
Yeah, and now as far as my Washington Commanders, we like I said, we all know we got a new owner or whatever. We got a new offense coordinator from Kansas City, and he pretty much he revamped the offensive line. The only returning starter on the offensive line is Sam Crosby. I think that's his name. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's his name. He's the left tackle. He's the only person that's returning from last year. Everybody else is pretty much new starters. Either they new to the team or they just new starters. And they actually starting to play together. They had the offensive line and the offense as a whole had a bad practice last Friday, but then they came back on Sunday and Monday, and they had a hell of a practice on offense. Cole Turner, our rookie tight end from last year, he had a nice one-handed 20-yard grab from the 1 yard line. Then we got of course, we got Jahad Dotson, we got Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel. Terry McLaurin had a nice play that he made along the sideline on yesterday. But the one surprise to me was how Emmanuel Forbes, he's pretty much been shadowing Terry McLaurin all OTAs and spring camp training. He's been the only person that's been checking Terry McLaurin for the most part. Whenever he's on the field, he's over top of Terry McLaurin, and he's been step for step with Terry McLaurin the whole spring camp training. And he got a couple of interceptions. He got a lot of breakups, and the defensive line is looking like the defensive line that they should be. Chase Young is back. He's looking like a monster. You know, we got Montez Sweat. He's looking like a monster. I think Montez Sweat is going to lead our team in sacks. A lot of people's thinking that it's going to be Chase Young. I think it's going to be Montez Sweat. I think he's definitely going to lead the team in sacks. And then Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen on the inside. And Deron Payne, he just got his big contract, and that's what we was all worried about, was they going to be able to sign Deron Payne for a good a new contract, and they just signed him this offseason, so he got the big money. The only thing is we want to know, is he going to still play how he was playing before he got the contract, because that's what a lot of these guys, they play hard, they get a contract, and then once they get that big contract, they stop playing hard. But they so far right now in practice, they looking like straight monsters out there. The secondary is looking like they ready to take a step forward. Like I said, now that they got another corner that they pretty much don't have to worry about too much. You already got St. Drew on the other side, and then you got Emmanuel Forbes, the rookie. If he pans out to what we believe he's going to be, we don't have to worry about the corners. And then you already know we got Kendall Fuller in the slot. He's playing a nickel. So our defense is looking like they're ready to go. Now the only thing I'm worried about on defense is our linebacker, because right now Jamison Davis, he had some court issues that he had to take care of from when he was in college or whatever. He had to get that taken care of. So he's been going back and forth to court. He had a court date, I believe, on Friday. He had a court date. So he's going back and forth with that. But as far as the offense, they saying Brian Robinson looking like a monster out there. They say he definitely looked like he's 5-10 steps ahead of what he was last year. I mean, we all know he was a monster in preseason last year. Then he had the little carjack incident when he got shot, but he ended up coming back and playing. I think he missed like 6 or 7 games, and then he came back and he played. And I think he still got like 800 rushing yards last year. I think he still got like 800 rushing yards. Then we got Antonio Gibson. If he can hold on to the ball, Antonio Gibson is definitely going to be a problem for any linebacker or safety trying to guard him coming out the backfield. His problem is holding on to the ball. He don't have a lot of fumbles. It's just when he do have the fumbles, it's at the wrong time. It's like we driving, about to score a touchdown, and he'll cough the ball up. But the one thing that I like, Terry McLaurin did an interview, and he was giving a lot of praise to Sam Howell, because he said Sam Howell, they did a fly route, and he was going down the field, and Sam Howell threw the pass to him, and he said normally he would have to slow down to catch the ball, but he said he had to speed up. And he was like, Sam Howell got an arm. He said he was surprised by that because he didn't know that Sam Howell's arm was as strong as it was. And so he was like, he had to speed up to catch up to the pass because Sam Howell literally outthrew him. So I like to hear that Sam Howell definitely has a strong arm and he can make all the plays on the field. They said there's not a throw that he can't make on the field. He's been hitting sideline passes. He's been hitting across the middle. He's been hitting the deep ball. So I like to hear that Sam Howell is taking, he's getting the grasp of the offense, and this is a new offense for all of them because it's not like it's the offense from last year. This is a new offense for all of them because we got a new offensive coordinator. So I think they're going to be all right. I'm not going to give my pick yet, but I definitely think that my defense is going to be back in the top 10 this year. If everything goes the way that it seems like it's going to go, I think they're going to be back in the top 10 as far as defense this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
hey, what y'all think about Carolina, man? they strictly going with their QB. They're gonna go with Bryce Young from Alabama, the rookie.
Hey, that's not such a bad move because Carolina QB that they had, I mean, it wasn't like he was a world beater. He's not no top-notch quarterback. So, I mean, you got Bryce
Young was good. We all know he was good from Alabama, you know. Bryce Young.
What's going on, MP? What's going on with you? But yeah,
MP, so, what's up, brother?
Yeah, so I'm not surprised or mad about that. That's actually a good move because
ESPN's picking the Falcons #1 in the NFC South and Panthers #2.
Yeah. I can't. To be honest with you, I mean, they said NFC got the Falcons and they got who #2?
They got Carolina #2, Saints #3, and then Tampa Bay #4. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tampa Bay still got the offense. The only thing they lost was Tom Brady. They still got everybody.
Yeah, they don't have a quarterback. They got what's his name over there? Who's the one that went to the Saints last year?
Mariota? No, not Mariota.
No, he went to the Falcons. But he's gone. He's not with the Falcons no more. The older guy.
Damn, I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name at all. But anyway, but like I said, Tampa Bay, if their quarterback.
He went to Carolina first last year, remember?
Oh, you talking about from Cleveland. He came from Cleveland. The one that
it's a name. I mean,
Deshaun Watson took his spot.
He's a name fucking quarterback. He just ain't no good. He played in Carolina last year. At the end of the season, he played for Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Carolina's QB.
He's Cleveland old starting quarterback, and Deshaun Watson took his position, and he left and went to Carolina, and then they Carolina.
No, Cleveland had Jared Goff. I mean, Cleveland had what's his name? Shit. No, that's right. You're right.
Yeah,
I
can't think of his name. Mayfield.
Yeah, it don't matter. Tampa Bay, it don't matter.
Baker Mayfield, that's him. Baker
Mayfield. Yeah, that's it. That's who they got down there. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if Baker Mayfield if he can get the ball to the receivers, I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. He's not somebody that you're going to win a Super Bowl with. He's not a bad quarterback. I just don't think.
Good evening, Quee.
What's going on, Quee? What's going on, Thomas? I don't think you're going to win a Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield. But he's not a horrible quarterback. I would say he's more of a second string quarterback, but he can be a first string depending on what team he's on. Like he's at Tampa Bay when they ain't got no starting quarterback. The starter was Tom Brady. So Tom Brady's gone. Yeah, Baker Mayfield can be the starter. But if Tom Brady was there, Baker Mayfield would be the backup. So, I mean,
he's the man over there in Tampa Bay. He is the man.
He's not a bad quarterback. I had to shoot the middle finger to some people earlier.
Damn, Quee.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be an exciting season. I think it's gonna be a lot of surprises this season. Because a lot of people's expecting certain teams to be good and certain teams to be bad. I think it's going to be a lot of surprises this season, and it's definitely going to be some turnaround in certain divisions. So I mean, we're going to be in for, like I said, Washington got their first preseason game this Friday against the Cleveland Browns. I think it's at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken.
I play Friday too. I think in Miami. Yeah.
I think our game is at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll probably be on somebody's live watching the game the same time I'm on the live with somebody. Because I don't have a live going on Friday. I got a live tomorrow and Thursday. I don't have one
I'm
on
curious to see how them damn rookies coming up out of college are gonna do this year, man. A lot of them rookies, man, because they got a pretty good class of rookies out this year.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I already know. Well, the one rookie one of the rookies that we got,
not quarterbacks, but you got some receivers and some damn and running backs out this year, pretty good.
Yeah, because you got that one from you got that one running back for Atlanta. He's going to start.
Texas. Yeah.
He's going to start.
Yeah, he's going to be the running back too.
And then you got the rookie wide receiver for Cleveland. He's probably going to start. And then Washington, we picked up a defense. We picked up Emmanuel Forbes. He's starting. So that's my main thing. I want to see how Emmanuel Forbes look.
The Saints picked up a new Benjamin, man, out of college. He got injured, man, but they said he'll be back. He should be good, in the first week of regular season. That's a running back. They don't need him because they don't really need him because they picked up Jamal Williams from Detroit, and they still got
I feel sorry for those Seattle fans.
Kamara, they still got Kamara. Yeah.
I feel sorry for those Seattle fans because they got Geno Smith as their quarterback. I don't think they doing nothing this year.
Hey Thomas, man, I ain't hearing no good shit about Seattle, Thomas.
That's
I'm not hearing no good stuff about them, dude.
I don't think they're gonna do too good.
You talking good about them, man, but I don't hear on all these fantasy reports, man. I'm not hearing too much good news about them. I'm hearing they're gonna be one of the teams, one of the lowest scoring teams in the league. The only other team they saying is gonna be lower than them is gonna be Arizona. I swear to God, that's what I've been hearing, man. I've been watching football all week, man.
Geno did better than anybody quarterback on the planet. He ain't do better than Sam Howell because Sam Howell was undefeated. He ain't do better than Sam Howell. So I don't know what you're talking about. He might have did better than Tennessee quarterback. He might have did better than the Saints.
Yeah, the Falcons got Desmond Ridder. That's their starter. That's gonna be their starter. Their QB1.
Stop the bullshit, man. Stop the bullshit.
That's what I've been hearing, Thomas, man. I'm sorry, brother. That's what I've been hearing, man.
Mr. Savoy, you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea because wherever you got, you need to forward it to me because I have not heard it. Lowest offenses, we got one of the best receiving cores in football. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't hear that either, man. Right,
don't give me that shit. Geno did better than anybody's quarterback on the panel last year.
Hey, he's undefeated.
I'm hearing Cleveland Browns has one of the top three. The trio that Cleveland Browns got the best.
You tell me how many games. Tell me how many games Sam Howell lost last year.
How many he won?
What?
One. he 1-0.
And Kate, you know that Burrow does not play for the Saints, right? I just want you to know that he's not on the Saints. So your quarterback,
he's hurt right now anyway, man. So he's gonna be out for a few weeks of the season.
The quarterback for your team ain't shit. He ain't better. He didn't play better than Geno either. So don't. Derek
Carr is the quarterback for the Saints, man. He's better than Geno Smith, man. Come on, get the hell out of here.
He was better than Geno Smith last year.
I don't know about last year.
You don't have no idea what you're talking about. He was better than Geno Smith. Why he looks better? Why he throws a better ball? That makes him better? Come on, man. He's better than Geno Smith. He didn't play better than him last year.
Who's your receiving core?
He wasn't on the Saints last year.
Lockett.
He went with the Saints last year.
You said Metcalf, Lockett, and who else y'all got?
And the receiver from Ohio State.
They got
that we drafted.
You got.
I can't pronounce his name. Jogba. I can't pronounce his name. He's from Ohio State in the first round. He's a monster.
How many yards Metcalf had last year?
Over 1,000. Metcalf would start on anybody's team here. Tell me he wouldn't.
I ain't say he wouldn't.
Yeah, and Lockett had, I think, over 1,000 too.
Lockett is.
I think he broke or tied Steve Largent's record.
Lockett had a
Yeah, Lockett nice. Yeah.
But you know
I think
what the
he
problem
tied
is
or
for
either
Lockett?
broke Steve Largent's record last
You
year.
know what the problem is for Lockett though?
Geno Smith.
Yeah, damn well, yeah.
How Thomas come on that panel on fire, man?
Because you got me amped up.
Gino,
Come on, fire when I start talking about the damn Seattle.
I just knew he would go stick it.
Yeah, because he tried to get at me. He tried to
go stick it last year. I was like,
every dog have his day at some point. Every dog have his day at some point, but then eventually they got to go back into the doghouse.
Hey, really think about it though. Gino was good coming out of college, bro.
He was, but he came out. He came in out of shape and he was lazy.
He might have found it. He might have finally found it.
But see, no, I wasn't talking about Gino. I wasn't talking about Gino. The problem.
Cerebral might have caught his physical.
That's not the major problem for Lockett. The major problem for Lockett is he can't stay healthy. That's his major problem.
We could have used.
He played almost every game last year.
Boy.
No, he didn't. That man got hurt.
We could have used him last year.
What's going on, Josh?
And the thing about Lockett is that he don't drop passes.
Don't try to put him on Terry McLaurin's level. He ain't on Terry.
This the thing with Seattle though. Now y'all got expectations.
Look it up.
Y'all got expectations now, Thomas. Y'all got expectations.
I know you're right. We do.
Yeah, they got
but the defense. The defense has to. Our defense was one of the worst against the run last year.
They're over and under 7 games this year. They definitely got expectations.
You see, if you watch Seattle's training camp shit, they talk good about Seattle. But if you watch these other damn channels, these other fantasy football channels, they're not talking very good about Seattle.
And I don't know what you're talking about because you're Mr. Once Upon a Time make believe land because that's not true. Because I've seen places they already picked Seattle to finish first in the division. So I don't know what you're talking about. and I don't cap for my team. I tell it like it is. I don't, if my team sucks, I say my team sucks. Last year I didn't expect them to be as good as they were. And I said that.
Since you up here, you're talking about your team. How they doing?
They're looking okay. They're a little banged up. The running backs is hurt. That's what I say. Walker already got a groin injury, and that's not good.
I know it.
Groin injuries are not good. And then the guy they drafted from UCLA, Charbonnet, he's hurt. He may not play opening game. So looks like DJ Dallas.
Wow,
that's not good.
Y'all gotta go to DJ Dallas.
Yeah, he's the next guy.
We're gonna need them damn receivers, man.
Yeah. Then we lost the
receiver. We're gonna see what the quarterbacks make of that day.
We lost the receiver to he popped dirty Estridge, second-year receiver. He's done.
Y'all got him from overseas.
No. He was drafted last year. He was.
I'm saying he came from overseas. The overseas.
Yeah.
Always popping.
I don't know, but he popped, which sucks. So
wow. Yeah, but So I mean, what I do know is I'm gonna tell you a team that's been real quiet, that's been under the radar. I haven't really been hearing a lot about them. Is the 49ers. I haven't been hearing a lot about the 49ers. They've been real quiet.
Me either.
They've been real quiet under the
radar.
Well,
I mean, obviously I hear because I follow NFC West, but all you hear is the battle for quarterback. They both looking decent. They don't know who's gonna start.
Yeah.
They're saying Lance got a shot.
Yeah.
So, you got everybody else sitting there ready, man, to go. Shit.
It says Lance and Purdy. And Lance, they invested a lot in Lance, so I don't know if they sit him down. They traded a lot to get Lance to move up.
I know because he was projected to go to Washington, but 49ers moved up to take him.
Yeah, and number 3, right?
Yeah,
number 3?
Yep. They moved up to take him, and I'm actually kind of glad because I think Washington was going to try to try to move up to get him, but I'm glad that 49ers moved up again because he's not a bad quarterback, but he's very raw. He's very raw. So
is he gonna be ready? Is he ready for opening weekend?
They said he's looking good. They said he's looking good in camp right now. So
yeah, I mean he got injured, but his injury was early in the year.
It's the
It was
first
like
game,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I think it was against Chicago.
Something like that. Yeah, it was early.
And it was
yeah.
bad weather. It was like that was the raining game.
Yeah, it was the first game, the very first game. Yep,
Yeah.
it was the very first game.
I'm
Because
hearing good shit about
that's-
Chicago too this year, man. I don't know.
Because I think I had somebody from Chicago on my team, and them they played in bad weather, and that man ain't put up no points. I was like, man, what the hell? The wide receiver. I had the wide receiver.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the wide receiver. He ain't put up no points. Mooney, that's what I had. I had
Oh,
Mooney.
okay.
Yeah, he ain't put up no points. I was like, what the hell? But then I saw they were playing in the daggone monsoon. I was like,
I drafted.
Yeah, it was bad. It was windy and everything.
Why the Jets ain't predicted to do that damn good, man? Even with their quarterback, man. Lord, what the hell is the deal with that? He too old, man.
Now,
That old man
just
need to be he need to be in the rocking chair on Sundays watching the damn games. That old bastard.
who that?
I think they just got like the fourth best odds to win the Super Bowl.
Jets
or
the
something
Jets
like that.
quarterback,
The fifth
Yeah.
best
new quarterback.
They really hyping the Jets up.
They're pretty high.
The
pretty high
defense
on
is
the
good.
Jets.
Their defense
I
is
think-
better than what
I
people
don't want to
think.
say they overdoing it because they got
Who that?
Rodgers right.
The Jets?
The Jets, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
that's-
defense is good because
Yeah.
I actually thought they was going to end up winning that preseason game, but then, like I said, they swapped out the teams, and the third and fourth string players wasn't as good as the Cleveland third and fourth string
Yeah.
players. So, but that number 41 running back for Cleveland, I can't think of his name. That boy nice. That boy nice. He got some moves. He got hands, and he fast. I can't think of his name. He's number 41. He's number
41.
That damn
41.
quarterback, that backup
Yeah,
quarterback.
the running back, number 41.
Yeah, who's
That something's gonna be good for Cleveland.
He might be a sleeper that niggas might need to pay attention to because he got that man nice. I'm telling you, that man nice. I was watching him play because I was doing my live stream.
He was in the running for college player of the year last year.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I know. Like I said, that man nice. Because while I was doing my live stream, I was watching the Cleveland game while I was doing my live stream. I
Backup
seen
quarterback nice too, boy. Shit.
He was young and nice. And that number 17, the quarterback they got, he got a nice arm. He can run. He can run too. He got a nice arm and he can run. So I mean, Cleveland. I mean, if Deshaun Watson ain't what they expect him to be, they might move on to the younger.
Yeah.
They saying Deshaun Watson looking like the old self. He looking like his old self.
He should
Yeah,
by
yeah,
now.
yeah,
I mean,
that's what
yeah,
we're
because he
talking
was
about, yeah.
rusty. He missed a whole year and a half, pretty much.
Yeah, he
And
was
they
out
put a
for
lot of money
almost
into him,
2
so-
years. He was out for almost 2 years.
They gave him.
They just redid his contract, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, they redid it, and now and his contract is guaranteed.
Yeah.
His old contract is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Even if they cut him, they still
You
got
gotta
to
get paid. Yeah.
You gotta pay him. Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere. He's going to be the starter because I think he's getting like $30 or $40 million a year. I'm like, you can't have that man sitting on the bench making that much money.
They projecting that team to do good this year, man. Really good with that receiving core. With the quarter,
It's
the running back.
that division, they're tough. They beat up on each other. That's
Who's
the
that?
thing. The Browns division.
Oh, yeah.
They beat up on each other.
Yeah.
Even when the teams are bad, they're
AFC,
still competitive.
The
Yeah.
AFC North?
Yeah. The NFC North.
Yeah, the North, because the AFC East is New England's division.
Yeah.
And the AFC South is T's division.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because
that's
even when the teams are like mediocre, they're still competitive with each other. It's
Yeah.
like the AFC, the NFC East sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just like the NFC East
Yeah.
because you're gonna have two
Yeah,
dominant
like the
teams
South.
in their division, but when they play against each other, it's you never know who's gonna come out. You
And they
got
always
a feeling
play-
you got a feeling who's gonna come out, but you never know.
Yeah, and all four teams pretty much play in cold, bad weather most of the time too.
Yeah,
So, and those are
yeah, because they got
tough games.
Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Baltimore, and
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, yeah.
Those are the real North teams.
All cold weather
Yeah.
states.
The Baltimore's quarterback, boy, they talking good about him right now too, boy.
Oh, Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, they talking
But
good about him right now.
Lamar
Say his
Jackson,
name.
they always talk good about Lamar Jackson. His problem is Lamar Jackson's a hellified quarterback. His problem is he gets injured because they run him too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think last year, I think it had to do with the contract too. Like he wanted to make sure he got
Yeah,
paid.
he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I mean, he
wasn't-
wanted to make sure he got paid.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't come back.
Yeah, because he could have came back.
Yeah,
You know,
that's why he didn't come back. He was like, "Nope, I got injured. Nope, I want to make sure I get a nice contract. I'm not going to re-injure myself or none of that. I want to get a nice contract." And so, for a minute, they was about to not give him a contract, and they were talking about he might end up coming to Washington. And I was like,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
if we get
Mike
Lamar
Biggs,
Jackson,
They really made him wait till the last hour, though.
what's going on, Mike Biggs? Yeah, I was like, if
They
we
really
get
made him wait till the last hour to give him the contract.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Kareem Hunt, the former Browns running back, he's visiting the coach.
yeah,
I'm surprised he's not signed yet.
Who, Kareem?
Yeah, he's not signed yet, right?
I thought he was
Well,
signed
he's
to
with the
Cleveland.
Saints. I think he's with the Saints right now. But yeah, he's with the
Did
coach
he-
now. He's going to the coach.
Oh, he signed with the coach?
He said he's
No.
talking to him.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not signed yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It says coach swoop in to steal Kareem Hunt from the Saints. Yeah.
The Eagles gambled on running backs this year. They gambled on two injury-prone guys.
Yeah.
The
They
Eagles
got
got
all their running backs are injury prone.
yeah,
All
they
of
got
them.
Swift.
Former running
And,
back Kareem Hunt,
Penny.
former Browns running
Yeah,
back.
they got Swift, they got Penny, and they got Miles Sanders. All of them.
No,
are-
Sanders is gone.
Oh, so they got rid of Miles Sanders?
Yeah, they didn't want to sign him.
Wow.
He signed. Who he signed
Yeah.
with?
I didn't
Did he
even hear that. I
Did
didn't
he
even
go to
hear that.
Miami? He signed with a good team, I think.
I didn't hear that.
I don't look it up now. He signed with a
they-
new team,
Yeah.
with a good team too. Oh, he's with the Panthers.
The Panthers?
Yeah, he's with Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they're talking about, Carolina, man. They're talking about they're going to be second in the
Eagles,
division, man.
Eagles
Or
never
first.
spend money on running backs. They hardly ever
Man.
spend money.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Eagles will not win the division.
Fuck them.
Miles Sanders.
Eagle fans talking mad shit, too.
Miles Sanders was 50% of their offense.
Yeah.
He was 50% of their offense.
They still got the other guy, Scott, I think, and he was pretty solid.
Scott,
But
but
he's not
Scott is
going to be a
power
starter.
back.
Yeah, he's not a starter. Yeah.
He's a power back.
Yeah.
He's somebody you bring in for short yardage or.
And he receives too. He's a pretty
Yeah,
decent
no,
receiver.
that's what I say. You
Yeah.
bring him in for short yardage,
Yeah.
or you bring him in on third down for a pass.
I
But
think what they're banking on if Penny plays like he did before he got hurt last year, because Penny was looking good, and then he got hurt. He has bad luck.
Penny gonna get hurt again. They're gonna lose a pretty penny on his ass. That's what they're gonna do.
Fuck it, he ain't on my team anymore. Yeah.
Well,
And
he's
then
a
Swift,
pretty
we already know DeAndre Swift always gets hurt.
Pretty
Yeah,
penny on that.
he gonna be hurt by the second week. He gonna be hurt.
Preseason.
That man gonna rip off a toenail or something. Something gonna happen. Something retarded gonna happen. He gonna be hurt. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's gonna be some surprises in the league this year. I don't think. I mean, you're gonna have the normal powerhouse teams rise to the top, but I think those intermediate teams is gonna flip flop. The teams that was bad last year, they're not gonna be so bad this year, and the teams that was okay, they're not gonna be so okay.
Well,
Yeah,
last
they
year,
still
the
got
first,
the top
first,
three.
like,
They got,
six-
Kansas City, the Bills, the Bengals. They still got them all in the top three.
I don't think the Bills is going to be that team that they once were. They're going to be still they probably still be the best team in the AFC East, but I don't think
Yeah,
they're going to be
they're
that
ranking them
powerhouse
up.
team that they once was. I think they're starting to lose faith in Josh Allen. I think they're starting to lose faith in Josh Allen because this is like the third year in a row that they had a chance to make it to the Super Bowl and he couldn't get them there. I think they're starting to lose faith for them. I don't think they're going to be that powerhouse. They're going to be still good. I'm not going to say they're going to be bad. They're going to be still good. I just don't think they're going to be that powerhouse team.
if Tua could stay healthy, the Dolphins.
That's
The
going to be a
Dolphins
powerhouse
will go,
team right there. The Dolphins, man. Yeah.
The Dolphins should be solid, especially offensively.
Yeah, I mean, but they in that division with New England, Buffalo,
The Jets, and
and
the
the
Jets are
Jets.
supposed to be good.
Yeah, they're in that division. So I mean, that division outside of Buffalo, that division is pretty much a toss-up because New England had a chance to come. They came on late last year. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with that division. I know, like I said, we all know that Pittsburgh division, I can never count Pittsburgh out. I don't care how bad the team might seem in the offseason. As long as they got Mike Tomlin, you can't never count that team out because he'll find a way to squeeze 10 or 11 wins out of his team. Because even when they started, they was like 0-5, and they was like, "Oh, you about to get fired?" He's like, "Man, I'm not worried about my job. I'm worried about these players." And that's they started winning back to back. I was like, "Oh, there you go." So I mean, it's gonna be some surprise teams that's gonna come up, but we got
number 41. You said for Cleveland,
yeah, number 41.
Don Kelly Jr.
I don't know his name. Like I said, I didn't see his name. I just saw.
John Kelly Jr. running back.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw. What I saw from him is he got the ball, and then I saw the back of his jersey. I never got a chance to see his name.
What school you went to?
That man was moving. And then who they had a wide receiver number 80 that caught a long pass for a touchdown from number 17.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's what made me recognize the quarterback because the quarterback hit him right on the button and he was gone. But I was about to say something. Oh, when do y'all play your first preseason game, Thomas?
It should be Saturday or Sunday. It's this week they play the Vikings. I'm not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday. But I know it's the Vikings, the first preseason game.
Okay, I know. We play ours on Friday at 7:30. Yeah. We play against Cleveland.
Oh shit! It's actually Thursday. It's right here. Yeah, the Vikings Thursday, and then we.
Oh, y'all play Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta double screen my daggone my channels.
We play the Cowboys week 2. That's weird to play the Cowboys and then play in a regular season. That usually never happens.
Amari Cooper now. I know that.
Amari Cooper play against his old team.
Huh?
I said Amari Cooper play against his old team again.
By Cleveland.
Then again, he might not play. He might not play.
Why?
They a lot of times in these preseason games, those
that Amari Cooper.
Yeah, that's true.
He's on the Browns. The Seahawks play the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. I'm thinking about. We were talking about Cleveland.
It's a BBO.
We were talking about Cleveland, then we started talking
about. I call it Junior number 82 for the wide receiver.
So what you think? DK Metcalf and Lockett going to do this year? You think they're going to combine for 2,500 yards?
I don't know what the exact stats were last year. Yo, did I get cut off?
Oh, that rookie quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
I don't know. I don't know the exact. I know they both have 1,000, but I expect as long as Geno plays like he did last year, they should do the same. The only thing is, let's see how good the rookie does. Because he's going to get his touches. And
but you said that their receiver numbers was.
Who are you talking about?
Geno.
What about Geno?
His numbers.
His number?
No, your number. No, the number you said for Cleveland that caught the touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Oh, number 17 is the quarterback, and number 80 was the receiver.
Oh, number 80.
Yeah.
Number 80, Austin Watkins Jr.
A lot of these damn
from UAB. From UAB. But he's been on the team for a year though. He's a year. He ain't a rookie.
He probably came off the practice squad because I ain't never seen him.
6'3", 210 pounds.
Nice. He's a rookie last year.
Yeah.
He's a rookie last year. Shaquille Tillman, he's number 89. He's the rookie from Tennessee. 6'3", 215 pounds.
Yeah, that's nice size. 6'3". That's
quarterback. Quarterback. That rookie quarterback. He's 6'1", 191 pounds from UCLA. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. That summit is good.
Yeah, he got a nice arm. That man got a nice arm. I was in there looking at him like, man, he got a nice arm. But yeah.
Damn it.
I just can't wait for this season to start up.
I know it, man. I'm pumped up for football.
I just want to get through preseason with no more injuries because
I know it, dude.
I'm not liking Walker because Walker's supposed to be good.
Saints already lost somebody for the year.
But groin, if anybody that had a groin injury knows that groin injuries
y'all gonna
worse.
fuck around. Y'all gonna fuck around, lose Geno, DK Metcalf, and Lockett in the preseason.
Injuries now. It's fucked up. But
Saints lost.
I know anybody here that plays sports
season already.
Anybody that plays sports ever had a groin injury, it's one of the worst injuries to have.
Well, I already know.
Yeah, that's
terrible. I'm glad Emmanuel Forbes said his groin is not as bad as everybody thought. He just tweaked it a little bit, and they were just being extra cautious about it. But he was like, nah, he was like, I'm good. And then he did one-on-one drills, and he ain't had no effects of his groin being tweaked. So, I mean,
I think he's gonna have to sit the whole preseason and just do walkthroughs or whatever. Because
you're gonna have to go off of what you know.
But the other dude, he's gonna miss time, I think. Yeah. And I was looking forward to seeing. I seen him play in person, and he's nice. And I seen him up close because when I went to Notre Dame, Michigan, he was on Michigan before he went to UCLA, and they were talking high of him. But I guess he wasn't getting the touches, and that's why he transferred to UCLA. He's good, you know. So I mean, he's a good compliment to Walker. You know, Walker's like kind of like a Le'Veon Bell. Like he waits for the holes and then he reads the line and he breaks through. You know, he's not really explosive. He likes to read the way the blocking is, and he tries to hit the hole. So, and they both, and go figure, they both went to Michigan State.
Yeah, the first regular season game is September 7th. I know Washington first game is September 10th against Arizona. That should be a win for us.
Yeah, I should beat them. Arizona, I think, is going to be a bad team.
Running back is third string, man. Yeah.
Arizona is going to be a bad team. Man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be bad. They're gonna be bad. They lost their number one receiver, and then their quarterback. He looked like he's regressing.
Damn, Tyreek Hill burned the Falcons defense today.
Wow.
Well, they had the
joint practice today. They had joint practice today.
Yeah, joint practice. I saw like Daniel Jones looking terrible against the Lions.
I told you Daniel Jones ain't that damn good.
Hey, listen. I thought he had a good year last year. I'm not saying he's the best thing since sliced bread.
No, you were saying it was.
I said he's better. He was better than Dak.
Between Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott.
I said he played better than Dak last year. It's the truth.
I don't think so. I know it. People look at the stats. And say, oh yeah, he did this. Oh yeah, he did that. Yeah, they ain't that far apart. But I don't look at the stats like that. Your stats I look at to a certain extent. But
and I'm the same way.
I look at in-game situations when they in the game. How is he looking, and how is he looking in the game? And Dak Prescott, he didn't have the issues that I saw Daniel Jones having.
But I disagree because Dak made a lot of big mistakes in close games. Daniel Jones. I ain't saying they overachieved last year. The Giants overachieved. Yeah, the Giants weren't supposed to be as good.
Exactly, they overachieved.
They overachieved because he played well.
That was mainly because they had Saquon back.
Oh, true. Yeah, Saquon's a big help. But look what Dak had. Look at the running back he got. When Elliott didn't look like Elliott anymore.
Yeah, but they had Tony Pollard.
Yeah, he had a monster year last year.
But Tony Pollard been in that system for what? 4 years?
Yeah, no, I know.
So, I mean.
But it's the same. Like Saquon is Saquon. Saquon is a monster, of course, when he's healthy. Yeah. But they overachieve. That's what I'm saying. So
they got Saquon ranked number 3 in fantasy right now. He's ranked number 3 running backs. So, we're going to see how he do.
Who they have number 1? I haven't even looked. I'm assuming McCaffrey, right?
Number 1, they had
McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey.
Yeah.
McCaffrey was number 1. McCaffrey was number 1.
Because the Niners are one big dump off here. That's all they do. I fucking hate the Niners.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what he did. That's what he did when he was with Carolina.
I know that's his offense. Screens, dump offs.
He's the new version of Alvin Kamara. He's the new version of Alvin Kamara. Yeah. Just dump the ball off to him and let him go.
Let's see if he stays healthy for another year. Last year was like the first year he was healthy in a long time.
He wasn't even healthy the whole year.
No, he wasn't.
I don't think he missed the game. I think he missed the game because of the trade.
He missed the game because of the trade, and he missed the game. He missed the game in Carolina. I think he missed like 1 or 2 games in Carolina. That's why they traded him. I think he missed 1 or 2 games.
I thought he was healthy the whole year.
He didn't miss the like he normally do. He ain't missed no weeks.
Yeah, like normally he'd be out for weeks or miss the
Yeah,
season.
he ain't do none of that. But I think he missed like 1 or 2 games here and there. But I mean,
I gotta look. I thought last year was the first year he played. He was healthy.
I know he
And
ain't
the
play
fact
all
that-
17 games.
yeah, but
Outside the trade. I know he ain't play all 17 games because I think the trade was one
cornerback.
day. He still ain't played 16 games. I know he ain't played 16 games.
Yeah,
He might have played like 14 or 13. I know
I'll double check that. But I mean, if he gets hurt, I'm not gonna cry. I don't wish injuries on players but it is part of the game.
Yeah,
you know,
it's,
But I won't feel bad.
he missed 3 games last year. That's what he said. Big Tex said. I thought that's why I thought it. He missed 3 games. He missed 3 games with the Panthers. I knew I saw him miss like 2 or 3 games, and that's when the Panthers decided to put him up for the trade. They were like, "This nigga getting hurt again. Let's get rid of him."
And the Niners got lucky. And the Niners lost their running back because Mitchell got hurt again. But Mitchell was supposed to be the number one.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Mitchell got hurt. Like he got hurt early in the season too. He got hurt early.
Yeah.
3 games last year.
Yeah, I thought he played every game, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going off the top of my head, so
yeah. That's what I knew that was the reason why Carolina traded him, because he had got hurt and then he came back.
yeah.
And then next thing I know, they was like, oh, they traded Metcalf to the 49ers. I was like, what? I was like, oh shit, they trying to give 49ers a monster squad.
And they still didn't make the Super Bowl.
Now the only thing they really missing, to be honest, which is the only thing they really missing is a quarterback. If they can get their quarterback to stay healthy.
I still think you could pass on them. Their secondary is trash. They got a good safety, but he's better more against the run. He's a good hitter.
Collins last year.
He's not a good
with,
cover. He
Houston.
can't cover.
Yeah.
Their secondary is a little shaky though.
Yeah.
Wasn't that dude with Houston last year?
Yeah.
Matt Hollins.
But this is the last year for the Niners. If the Niners don't do anything this year, they got a lot of guys going in free agency. They can't pay all those guys.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys. They're gonna
be a 6-win team, and I'm gonna love it.
I think it's like 4 or 5 coming up for contract in at the 49ers.
And I think it's all defensive too.
I think it's like 4 or 5 of them. See, like Washington, what we've been doing, we've been extending people's contract every single year. So we ain't got to worry about a bunch of people coming up for contract because we've been extending them.
They stupid.
Is Chase Young with you guys still?
Huh?
Chase Young still with you guys?
Hell yeah, they saying Chase Young looking like the Chase Young when we drafted him. They saying the defensive line should be the number 1 defensive line in the league. That's what they're saying. Now, I mean, they got to play.
We got to stay healthy. That's the thing.
Yeah. But see, I think I mean that he hurt his I think he hurt his knee. I think it was his knee that he hurt. I can't remember, but it was I think it was on a tackle. He hurt his knee. I think he came down wrong or something like that. But I mean, I think he's
a monster. I always like Chase Young.
They're talking about between Chase Young and Montez Sweat, they should combine for like 25 sacks.
He should. I think Seattle was interested in trading for him because there was a point Washington was looking to trade him.
We ain't trading that nigga.
I know they were.
We might trade him, but we ain't trading with Seattle. Fuck that.
You can't control what team they trade him to.
Yes, I can. I got stock in Washington. I could definitely have a say so in this. I'm a stockholder.
You only dislike Seattle because you know me and I like Seattle. What Seattle ever do to Washington?
I'm a stockholder. I gotta say, you know.
I don't even have no hate against Washington. The only hate I have because I have a friend that likes Washington, and my friend Gio always talks shit. But besides that, I don't have no hate. I hate the Giants.
Why y'all don't got no stock in y'all own teams?
I don't know. They got enough money. What? They don't need my money.
No, I ain't talking about them need your money. I'm talking about you getting money from them.
I never even thought about that.
That's what I was like, man.
They get my money when I buy tickets to when they play over here. I buy the jerseys. I buy the hats.
I bought me like 2 or 3 shares like years ago.
That's smart. I never even thought to do that.
Yeah, I just bought 2 or 3 shares and just let that shit sit there.
You know, K. Savoy got stock in the Bengals more than the Saints.
That nigga got stock in the Bengals, the Dolphins, Saints.
I don't like the Dolphins. I only like the Dolphins last year because I had damn Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team. So I was going for him, man, because I wanted my damn dude to get some points.
And you only like daggone Cincinnati because Joe Burrow and Chase Young. Jamal Chase went to daggone LSU.
LSU, I know. I don't know nothing about the damn Bengals, man. I don't know nothing about their team.
Joe Burrow is from Ohio, though.
DP Rock is the only Bengals fan I know.
Yeah, I know he come from Ohio. I know.
DP is the only one I know that's a Bengals fan.
Well, we used to have this other dude that used to come over here named Al Green, but I seen that nigga like once last year, and
DP Rock is a Bengal fan, buddy. DP Rock is definitely a Bengal fan.
Yeah. But when the Bengals lost in the Super Bowl, like I told him that they was, that nigga didn't
you was a big troll that day with the Super Bowl.
That nigga did not come back. That nigga disappeared. He ain't come back since.
DP was pissed.
That nigga showed his face like one time, and I ain't seen that nigga since.
I was pissed too. I didn't want the Rams.
Joe Burrow with over 70 something sacks that season. They shouldn't even been to the damn Super Bowl, man. Come on.
I told you what was going to happen. I told you what was going to happen. They set a record in the daggone playoffs, and they tied the record in the Super Bowl for the most sacks given up. I think it was like 9 sacks. I was like, God damn. Most sacks in the Super Bowl.
I know it, huh?
And most sacks
in the playoffs against Tennessee, there was 10 sacks.
Tennessee was on his ass.
They had the most sacks in the playoffs and the most sacks in Super Bowl history. I was like, God.
They tied for the Super Bowl. Yeah, they tied. Yeah.
I was like, y'all niggas, y'all set history. Y'all make history, but it's the wrong history.
Tennessee should have beat them that year too, man.
Yeah, they should have. Tennessee definitely should have beat them.
They should have beat them.
They should have. They should have just handed the ball off to Derrick Henry. Just keep handing it off to Derrick Henry.
The defense was containing them too, man. They were.
Yeah, I mean, it happens like that. But I'm about to go ahead and wrap this joint up. I appreciate my brothers for coming through. We're going to do this again next week.
What days you going to try to do it? I thought you was doing Wednesday. So
I was going to do it Wednesday. I was going to do it Wednesday, but now that I'm doing this podcast with BVO, we do that on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do this on Tuesdays, and I'm gonna do it on Tuesdays because we got Thursday night, we got Monday night football, and we got Thursday night football, and then I'm gonna do it again on Friday.
Okay.
So Kenneth Walker the third ain't gonna be back in December, man.
I'm gonna try to do something consistently on Friday, but it's gonna be very.
Yeah, if you do yours on Friday, then I just join you on Friday.
Yeah. The only thing is that it's gonna vary. Like we'll mix it up with football, box, whatever's big that weekend. We'll talk about it, which will most likely be football because football's coming up. Yeah. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to do consistent. I got an opportunity to do something this weekend. Hopefully it goes through, and I'll let you guys know. It's a boxing thing. But what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get TWT out there because I'm going to go on with my man Sock. Sock put me on because Sock knows a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He talk a lot of shit that he trolls, but he knows a lot of people in the game. And there's a show in San Francisco, a radio show that they want to try to get me on. They're going to try it out. And he said he's going to help promote my channel. And I told him I'm not really into my channel. I just started, but I'm part of a group. And it would help them more than it would help me. And I want to look out for them. So hopefully it works out. I'll let you guys know more once it works out. I gotta do a Skype thing. I gotta get an account and all that. But I think this is a good opportunity to, you know. So Friday I'm gonna try to open up. Maybe I'll discuss it more. And then I have Sock on, but we'll talk football. I have a couple other guys if they want to come on. Like last week we bullshitted. We did wrestling because
I was on there.
Yeah. Because I have the guy that was on it. He was an ex wrestler. He wrestled.
Oh, okay.
He knows some people in the business, so you know. Little by little, I'm still learning this stupid YouTube thing. You guys are the experts. You guys got a hand on this. I'm just trying to learn, and and like I told the guy that has the radio show, I said, listen, it's a hobby for me. I do this for fun. I'm not trying to do anything big, but I know people out there that, that could benefit better than me. This is just for fun, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we'll see what goes from here.
Yep. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all coming on. I'm gonna wrap this joint up. Y'all, if y'all catching this on the replay, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. It's your boy, D Free, NFL Matchups. Peace.